AFN, we're talking fantasy football, week 9, yes, we are. And I would like to start with running backs from shit places like, let me think about it. Okay, let's start with the Rams. Oh my god, everyone was like, Trey Mason, pick him up. Boom, what did I say to you? Don't pick him up. Do not play him because shit is not going to go down as you would expect. Look, you have Stacy who came back in the other week, who was out, but now he's back, he's out, he's back. Oh my god, he's like your girlfriend that you hated, but you want to fuck, but you didn't quite want to break it up, so you just kept it there flowing. Yeah, that's that situation. You got him, Cunningham, and Mason. Now, you know, it's a fucking shit pit of whoever the fuck. You know what? I'm gonna give you the ball first. No, wait. I'm gonna give you. No, it's a mess. As I said to you, stay away from the Rams running backs. Everyone was egging on Mason. I was like, no, it's not a certification. Certification? Not even a real kind of contextual word in this sentence. But no, not going to happen. They're going to still just shimmy around between the three. You don't know what you're going to get, so still stay away from the Rams running backs. Woo! Yeah, exactly right. Now, I want to talk about a player that I have had for the last few weeks who has been a player. Brandon LaFell for the New England Patriots. Being a beast. In my fantasy lineup, he picked me up 18 points last week, and I was like, shit, you won't give me them points, boy? And why he's going to do it again? Oh, you ask me why? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because he's playing the Denver Broncos, and Mr. Brady has got confidence now. He's not longer throwing 40 yards in front of him. He is looking deep roots, my friend. Now Gronk is pushing up. People are going to be focusing a little bit more on Gronk, and who's going to be floating around in the distance? LaFell's going to be like, wave a gun, hey guys, you can't catch the deep threat, no way. And he's going to be playing, he's going to be throwing it, he's going to be airing it out at him. You're going to have Mr. Elderman still running his boring fucking slant routes, and they're going to feed on that. But Broncos not so good against the pass. They give, I think they've given up, I think maybe sixth most fantasy points to QBs, purely for the fact that they can pass off. So LaFell, trust me, 2 touchdowns, 115 yards. You've heard it here first. LaFell is going to do me a solid as a rock this week. So that's who I would trust. Okay, let's talk about other fantasy matches up. All right, the Cowboys. Now, Mr. Romo. 2 fractured something or other in his back. So will he play? I'm not too sure. But what I can see from this situation is that's going to just influx on Des Bryant. They're going to go to the solid wide receivers. Mr. Williams, I think he might have a downer game if Mr. Whedon plays. I think it's going to limit his mileage, so to speak. But Des Bryant, big game. DeMarco Murray going to have another big game because you're going to have to rely on the run to open up the pass because he is not a very prolific QB. Prolific, probably a bad choice of word. He hasn't had a lot of time to adjust. So they're going to rely on the running game to release the air game. So DeMarco Murray, another beast game. How long is it going to last? I mean, I was actually looking to trade Mr. Murray this week on a few occasions, but my fantasy league sucks. It's full of pricks, and they don't know what they're doing. So I threw a few out there, and I didn't even get a no or a yes feedback for about 3 days. So I might just start knocking on the door. Like, hey guy, you want to actually play some fantasy, or you want to suck your dad's dick? Exactly. Sorry, raging a little bit, keeping it back, curbing it. Okay, so a lot of buys this week, isn't there? Now I was looking at the buys. I have Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Green Bay. So he's solid. But so I'm looking for a QB to pick up. Very limited. And I took a bit of a gamble. I looked at it, I was like, I know Big Ben had a huge game last week. Obviously set a record for his franchise, whatever. So pick him up. I picked him up. I did pick him up. It was either that or Foles was optional. But, I mean, he's thrown more interceptions than, I mean... I was trying... I don't have a metaphor for that, I'm sorry. Off the cuff, I really should have written something, like a bit of script down or something, but I have nothing. So it was a choice between him or Nick, pretty much. I mean, there was maybe Alex Smith could potentially have a big game this week, but it was a risk. So I went, all right, he's got Antonio Brown. He's always got an option. He's always got Bell that's gonna like open up the air game for him. So he's been fairly accurate the last few weeks. Very inconsistent with his fantasy scores, as you probably already know. But I put my trust in Big Ben. Big Ben's gonna do it. Yeah. He's gonna get me past this bye week. Other players I've got on the bye this week. Actually, no, my next week. Next week is what you got planned for, because you think, right, no, Bradshaw is my running back too. He's out. So the Colts, they're gone. So you need to really plan for. You've got T.Y. Hilton. You've got yourself some Bradshaw. You've got yourself, some Colt players. You're going to need to look around at Houston, also out. Bam, they're gone. No good. Who else is out? I should forget. I think there's a good few teams out. These are like the 2 weeks where there's like 6. I think there's 6 on bye this week, and there's like 4 or 5 on bye next week. Don't hold me to that. So, good time to trade. I have been trying to make trades all week, but no one's biting. I'm like getting my fucking reel out there. I'm trying to reel people in, but not getting a bite, because my fantasy league sucks more dick than Graham Norton. No offense, Graham, but yeah, exactly. So, go out there, get yourself a trade. If you haven't already, then it's bad luck. There's another week of really intense buys, so you could probably buy, excuse the pun for sucking dick, but yeah, you could probably still get yourself some trades. This has been video 1 of week 9. No, 9? I'm sure it's fucking 9, yeah. Catch you on a sec. Peace!